Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to my first Let's Play of my first season of my first video of my first channel. Today is a day of firsts. We're playing 7 Days to Die, as you can see. We are going to quickly rush through the starting tutorial and then we'll see if we can get into this. Hopefully we don't die on the first day. So we need to gather up some grass. I'm a huge fan of 7 Days to Die. I haven't been playing it for very long. I came to the game in Alpha 19. But I love it. I think it's epic. The things you can get up to on it, we'll use that for now. Don't need that, don't need that. Rearrange. This game is brilliant in multiplayer or in single player. Let's harvest that. And yeah, I think this game is fantastic. I love the building in it. I love the story. Well, I say the story. There isn't really a story in it yet. But yeah, let's play this and see how we get on. I said I was gonna, yeah. See, now I'm a loot goblin in this game. I can't help myself. If I see things that need looting, gotta loot them. And I'm not doing the starting tutorial at all. Right, let's get this done and out of the way. And then we can worry about looting things. I am, yeah, a real loot goblin in this game. I can't bring myself to throw anything away. I can't bring myself to bypass things. And I will very regularly go running into a room to loot stuff without even checking that the room is clear, which is a great way to die. And you'll see that happen, and no matter how many times it happens, I never learn my lesson. But I'll try to this time. Not really a fan of spears, I prefer the clubs. But we can't turn down a level 2 weapon when we have nothing. I normally like to make complete outfit with the grass stuff. It doesn't offer any armor value. The padding stuff does, but the grass stuff doesn't. But it does offer you protection against the elements. And at the moment, I'll take it. What else do we need to do? We need to gather some wood. Let's just chop this tree down to give us all the wood that we need for the initial tutorial. Crouch to make that a little bit less noisy. If you haven't played 7 Days to Die before, it is a great game, and provided we don't go too far from our initial starting area, the game shouldn't throw anything too dangerous at us to begin with. Yeah, I'm gonna scrap that. I prefer clubs. I'm not a spear man. I don't really like the sledgehammers either. I know sledgehammers are very popular, but I think they're a bit too slow on the recovery, whereas the club, I think, is the perfect combination of speed and power. Especially later on, once you've got a couple of mods on there, like a spike mod and a burning shaft mod. Ooh, you're unstoppable. And some of these things which we can sell. Craft. A bit of range on the go. What do we need now? A frame shape. Campfire. I don't have enough stone. Damn. Where is the... There it is. 1, 2, 5. Campfire. Which is there. There we go. Pick that up. Locate the nearest trader. Ah, not too far away. Right, now I'm going to loot this place. Hopefully we'll find something decent to begin with. harvest this for the cloth. Hopefully this POI will give us everything we need to get established. Allow us to make a full set of light armor, get some tools, get some weapons and things. And what I'd really like, if we are really lucky, we'll find some form of light source other than the flaming torch or the handheld torch. The flaming torch is okay, but you can't hold this and a weapon. Now you can use this as a weapon, but it's not great. What would be good would be either a burning shaft mod for the club, or the ultimate goal would be a helmet headlight mod for, well, for our helmet. Completing the tutorial has given us 4 points, so we will go pummel paint so that we can make better clubs. Sexy T-Rex because it allows us to use less stamina and it increases our attack. This Sexy T-Rex is definitely the one that you have to max out. Better tools, and we'll do Iron Gut for now because it will slow down our food consumption rate, our metabolism. Scrap these down and make better tools now. Why can't I make a stone axe? Because I don't have enough stones. You stone? Is this going to give me a stone? It did. Excellent. Craft. Okay. Let's keep on looting. Oh, this will give us stone. So you can get like resource blocks like this. Blocks of stone. You can get like cut wooden logs and things. They will give you quite a decent amount of... that's a zombie dog. How I didn't trigger that, I don't know. But, right, okay. Try again. Haha! You ain't got shit on me! Quickly harvest this up. The reason why I'm harvesting this is so that I can use the bones to make a bone knife, which means we can harvest animals better. We're also going to want to make a stone shovel. And we're also going to want to make more arrows. I should do. Okay. Scrap those down for iron as well. Oh, you go. Yes. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, very helpful. Needle and thread, excellent. And some armor, which we can quickly repair. Scrap those down, or scrap that down, and we'll make quickly some more cloth armor. Duct tape. Make some chest armor. Fantastic. Right, okay. Now we will not die as quickly. Hopefully not at all. This is not going to be a hardcore playthrough. If I die, then, you know, I die. But I'm going to do my best not to die. A bag of guns. Fantastic. That is exactly what you want on day 1 of the zombie apocalypse. Oh. The gaming gods have been kind to us. So first of all, we can get rid of that. We now have a level 2 bow, but the one that's the real one, burning shaft mod. This is fantastic. This means we have a light source and I have a weapon. Fantastic. The main reason why I'm so excited about that is because To quote Game of Thrones, the night is dark and full of terrors. In this game, nighttime is horrific. It's kind of like Minecraft. It's when all the real bad hombres come. Predominantly wolves, dire wolves, bears, zombie bears, and it's just no bueno, especially in the beginning of the game when you're weak and you can't really do anything about it. So the light source allows us to operate at night. It also allows you, the fine members of the audience, to see what's happening at night. And, you know, what's the point of watching a Let's Play if you can't see? So let's process some of this quickly. We've got ourselves a cooking grill and a cooking pot already. Fantastic. Yeah, we are having unbelievable luck at the moment. This is going really, really well. Epic. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's head to the trader. Just make sure there's nothing on the roof. It looked like there was something on the roof, actually. Unless there's another way around there. Have a look. Aha, parkour. A level 2 bone knife. Fantastic. Right, scrap that one down then. Repair that. Cool, let's go. This could actually become a home. Do I want this to be? We'll worry about that later on. Now, we are playing on the Nava's Gene map, or Nava's Game. I'm never really sure how you pronounce it. I didn't really want to do a pre-gen map. I haven't played on the Nava's Game map since Alpha 19. So I figured we'd give this a go for a nice, simple Let's Play series. Got some things to loot over there, and oh, we're not where I thought I was. Shows how little I know about this map. I thought we were going to be near Trader Jen. This is Trader Joel. So I believe I'm right in saying Trader Joel is supposed to specialize in clothing and armor. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I think there's 5 traders in total. Each one is supposed to have a specialization, but they all sell the same sort of things. There's one that specializes in medical, one specializes in weapons and ammunition, and one in vehicles, and one, I think, in food and farming. But first of all, we're going to rob this guy blind, because, you know, apocalypse and all that. And then we'll see what he has to offer.
What a wonderful day.
Indeed, Trader Joel, what a wonderful day. Excellent. We'll repair that quickly. What else will we do? We will also craft all our iron into robot turret ammo to sell it. At the moment, I'm not too concerned. I don't like heavy armor, so that can go. That can be sold. That can be sold for now. That could be sold. That could be sold. Sell that as well. There are things here that I normally wouldn't sell, but the money is more important at the moment. Ooh, he's got nerd glasses. How much? Oh, yeah, that's expensive. I would like that. He also has a mining helmet, which will come with the helmet light mod. I'd also like that. Okay. Right. Oh man, he's got loads of stuff to sell.
Gratitude.
Okay.
And safe travels, friend.
Give me some jobs. What's closest? That one.
Can you? I can't thank you enough, friend.
Let's make some bank, bro. Oh. Hello. I don't think I've ever had so much luck. Handlebar book as well. Fantastic. That can be sold. I'm not a fan of the sledgehammers. We will quickly just throw down a storage box, and then we'll go and crack on with these missions while we still have daylight. And then during the night we will build ourselves a little hidey hole here. This will, I'm going to dig this out so that I can put a block down. The reason for this will become much more apparent later on, but this is where I'll probably set up my initial shack, as it were, to keep us alive. We'll also take those and fill them up in a minute. Right, okay, cool. That'll do. This is always a good one to begin with. Nice and easy. So these are the wood piles that I was telling you about. You harvest these. Nice little supply of wood. Nice and quick to harvest as well. Much quicker than chopping down a tree. Less wood, but you know, while we're here, we'll grab them. And I've done my usual thing of going straight in for the loot and not dealing with any zombies. You will definitely be screaming at me before the end of this episode. Oh, we've got corn here. We've got all of our starting out needs. This is fantastic. Money and lockpicks. These are cobblestone. The best way to get these are with the shovel. It's the fastest way and you get the most yield from them. Did I see? No. Okay. We will activate the mission in a minute. The reason for that is because you can essentially double loot. If we loot everything and then activate the mission afterwards, it will reset the POI and we will get twice the bang for our buck, as it were. Some nails. Tree stump. You always want to try and get tree stumps in the beginning of the game because there's a small chance you'll get honey. And if you get honey, it's a great way of fighting infection in the early in the early stages of the game. Ultimately, there are 3 ways that I'm aware of to fight infection, which is antibiotics, herbal antibiotics, and honey. The chances of us finding antibiotics are pretty slim this early on in the game. So tree stumps, we'll need to harvest them. I mean, they're going to give us wood anyway, which would be great, but the chance of getting honey can't be passed up at the moment, because if we do get an infection, we need to try and nip it in the bud pretty quickly. Grab all of this, search that. Coal, that's been done. Oh, more wood over there. I hear footsteps. Uh-huh. Oh, no, come here. Right, we'll finish looting out here, and then we'll loot in there. Gather all this wood. Look in this trash pile. It can be quite easy to bypass the trash piles, but I find that they're a great source of lockpicks, money, magazines. You can find some really cool stuff in there. So it's always worth searching them. Some more books. Okay, let's quickly process all of this. Read that. Read that. Yeah, that can be scrapped. Do I want a pipe? No, I don't want a pipe. That, I can't repair that. I don't have any. Can repair that though. We'll repair that, not because we're going to use it, but because we can sell it for more money once it's repaired. Right, let's activate this mission. Level 2. It's another good thing about this game. You get XP rewards for everything. You get XP for fighting, for crafting, for harvesting. I think the only thing you don't get a reward for XP wise is just general exploration. You get XP for selling stuff. You get... Oh, I've done it again. Headshots are where it's at. Come on. There we go. Grab this for the wood and the coal. Red tea. We'll drink that now, because that also lowers our metabolism, so that'll be good. And we'll eat that. Oh, fantastic. That. Modify, put that in there. Wood splitter mod, that allows us to harvest wood faster. More books. Fantastic. Shirt. And scrap the itchy grass clothing. We can now repair that as well, which can then be sold for more money. I need a... There we go. That. What time are we on? 3 o'clock in the game. Okay. It's a lot of goldenrod tea. Oh, I hear zombies. Heard, but not. Oh, there you are. Would have been done. More money. Harvest these up. So in the beginning of the game, I like, well, as a main throughout the game really, I like to have the daytime for doing stuff, hunting, looting, questing, and then I normally have the nighttime for base building and base improvements, crafting, resource sorting, all that good stuff. I think that's everything, isn't it? Is it? Just double check. Yeah, how much inventory space do I have? Keep that. So we have, those of you that don't know, this purple bar here is the XP bar. The green bar is my food. Blue is thirst. Over here we have stamina, health, and then all the different stats that are currently like active, so the buffs and debuffs as it were. We'll use this wrench to take this apart because we'll get some forged iron, which will be very helpful in the beginning of the game. In Alpha 19, you used to be able to come across workstations and crafting stations that were operational. It was rare, but you would come across them. Now that doesn't seem to be the case. They always seem to be broken. I'm not sure if that is actually a mechanic now or if I've just been really, really unlucky. I've not come across any working stations since the upgrade. But you do seem to have an increased chance of finding the schematic of said station in it, which is always helpful because then you can make it instead of having to go through advanced engineering and the likes. Right, let's hand this in. Get the reward. Do some selling. We did get a skill point as well, didn't we? Let's get that one. Because this Daring Adventurer, this allows us to pick an extra reward, pick from an extra reward. So instead of having 3 here, we would have had 2. Ooh, 10 pipe bombs. I know I don't like using spears, but I do like to get the books. They can be a good source of money if you don't need them. What else can we sell? That can be sold. That can be sold for now. That can go. That can go. That's about it. Right. Do you have any jobs? Which is the next? That's the next clearest one.
Thank you very much.
How much money do I have now? Ooh, I can afford that. Excellent. Which means I can also sell that.
You come back sometime.
I will. I will come back sometime. Now, where did I put my bed? Over there. Of course, it's the opposite direction to what I want to do. The reason I wanted that helmet is because it gives us a helmet light mod. You can't really see now, but this will come. This will become more apparent tonight once the sun goes down. Why is that there? Food. Don't need that anymore, so that's good. That frees up a inventory slot. I wonder if we have enough to make a gun. Pipes. And then I think some wood as well. Let's have a look. We can. So let's make a pistol for now. Right, let's go do that mission. What time is it? Yeah, we can do that. We can at least run through it and loot it once. I don't know whether we'll get the whole thing complete. In the beginning, you want to be ABG. Always be gathering. Everything is of use, and if it isn't of use to you now, it will be later, or you can sell it. And hello. Oh, in one. Rotting flesh will be good when we set up our farm. Farming has been nerfed massively in this. I get the feeling that the fun pimps don't like farmers, because I was reading some material about what could be coming in Alpha 21, and it looks like farming's been nerfed again. So in single player, it's not too much of an issue. I never really have too much of a problem with food, but in multiplayer, food is always an issue. We always seem to be on the verge of starvation permanently. Until you get really established anyway. Let's see what we got. I would scrap those down. If you scrap them down on your person, you lose 20... Yeah, that's the helmet headlight mod there. Makes a hell of a difference. Yeah, if you scrap things down on your person, you lose believe it's 25%. We'll grab these mushrooms. Whereas if you scrap them down, like in the forge, for example, you'll get 100% of them. At the moment, I'm not too fussed, and of course we don't have a forge, so there'll be some zombies around here, surely. But I'm not going to scrap down the... I can definitely hear something. I'm not going to scrap down... Yeah, there you are. I'm not going to scrap down the brass items yet, sorry. Too much going on. Because they will sell for more as whole items, and at the moment I don't need to worry about brass and lead. I'm not going to be making my own ammunition for a while, so I would much rather have the money to allow myself to buy things that are going to really help me out in the beginning of the game. Any more? Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah. And the food issue is why I'm grabbing all these mushrooms now. We can't do anything with them yet until I put some points into Master Chef. But if we grab them now, then we'll have them, and we can... Oh, hello. And we can also, later on, once we have the ability to, we can turn them into seeds, and then we can start our own farm on the go. Hear footsteps. Oh, I am deadly. I think the stealth archer build is definitely a viable option. Try not to use firearms to begin with. First of all, because we need to hoard the ammunition for Horde Night. And secondly, because they tend to draw all the zombies in the area towards you. And that's not what we need right now. Hey, bud. Down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, more mushrooms. You can never have too many mushrooms. Oh, well. You can definitely have too many mushrooms. Depends on the type of mushroom. Ooh, got some decent stuff there. Actually, let's loot these before we... Not sure where that is. Don't know if it's above us or below us at the moment. And see what's in here. Bottle of water. Right, let's have a look at some of this. Process that. Adrenaline healing. When in combat, health recovers 1 point with every punch. I don't tend to use unarmed combat, but good to have. That can now be sold. Water purifier mod. That's a good mod to have, but I don't think I can put it on my helmet at the moment. Yeah, being level 1, I can only have one slot, and that's taken up with that. Okay. Ooh, missed. There we go. How do I get that back down there? There's probably nothing in there, but the only way to find out is to go and check. Please be worth it. Ooh, that was worth it. So we just got ourselves a duster coat and some painkillers. Definitely worth it. Now, yeah, parkour. And then we'll just go back up this way. I hear more zombies. Oh, out of stamina. Good. There we go. It's nearly night time. Can we process any more of that down? That can be processed down. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's activate the mission quickly. See if we can get that done. More nails. Fishing weights. There isn't fishing in the game, unfortunately, but these can be scrapped down for lead, which I would do, but at the moment, as I said, they're worth more money intact at the moment. And as I don't need the lead yet, I'm not too fussed about it. Cool. Right, let's grab all this. This will come in handy for when we upgrade our base. I'm a big fan of building my own base, or maybe taking something over and then heavily customizing it. I normally try to be fairly creative. I always have like a home base and a horde base. Living where you're planning on having horde nights is never a good idea. I've learnt that lesson the hard way many times. If we have any ideas, I don't have an idea for a horde base yet, so or a main base. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments, and we will see what we can do. I normally like to try and challenge myself a bit and put like a historical maybe spin. I'm a bit of a history nut, so I love doing like Roman style builds and things like that. But yeah, you guys let me know what you want to... Ooh, okay, Big Mama. She a thick old girl. These ones can soak up damage. Hopefully we can get her on fire. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. Is that a spike mod for the... Oh, man, we are getting... I've only got one. Well, we'll hold on to that for sure. Repair that. That can be sold as well. That will also get sold. How are we doing on thirst? We can do a drink in that, actually. Ooh. Also, with this being the first Let's Play of a very junior channel, if you have constructive criticism or advice, then again, it will be very, very welcomed. Let's see what we can do here. Grab some shroomies. Oh, did it again. Didn't check the corners. Oh, out of stamina. There we go. More cloth. ammo pile. Not really what I'd call a pile of ammo, but we'll take it. Another book, we'll use that. Wow, that light is bright. Those building materials will come in handy. Let's gather these up, see what's in the holdall, and then... What time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the game. Okay. Oh, wow. Herbal antibiotics. And a rad remover. I should have done a Let's Play ages ago. I've never been so lucky with the loot. Hopefully it'll continue all the way through. I can hear... Oh, there's iron here as well. Ooh. There's a lot of iron there, actually. I can hear the zombies. Ah, there you are. So the game class is... Oh, wasn't expecting that. So the game class is nighttime, the 2200. And morning is 04. We don't really want to be out here when that happens. Unfortunately, I believe the trader will already be closed by the time we get back. So we'll head to our bed and we will start construction on our shack. And that is all it's going to be. It's just going to be a small box simply for us to hide the night away and process a few things, you know, get some early storage on the go. Just so that we can use the night to be relatively productive. We're fairly overburdened at the moment as well. Yeah, I'm not going to make it back to the trader in time. So we will head to the bed. Whilst we're on our way there, let's get some crafting on the go. That should do. We will need a door. More iron there. I would stop and grab that, but the night is dark and full of terrors. The trader will reopen at 6:05, so we just need to survive until then. We'll get that out of the way. We will need to dig this out. I like to have a wooden floor, so we'll dig this out quickly. This will also provide us with some clay so that we can make more cobblestone ourselves. Which will be the next tier of building. So you have wood, cobblestone, cement, and then steel, I believe, off the top of my head. There used to be more in Alpha 19, but I know in Alpha 20 they've sort of streamlined things a little bit. Need more wood. So if I turn the helmet light mod off, as you can see, you can't really see much. So that's why I'm really happy we've got that. We've got the burning shaft mod. Now we can operate at night. You fine folks will be able to see what I'm doing, which is, let's face it, the whole reason why you're here. Put some bars up. So most of the zombies can only climb jump, sorry, too high. So this should do us. We may have some issues with the ground. In fact, we will have issues with the ground there, but we're not staying here for long. This is just going to be to see us through the first couple of nights and things. But the bars are fantastic because you can shoot through them. You can't throw through them, which is a lesson very hardly learned with Molotov cocktails and grenades. Set myself on fire plenty of times. But you can shoot through them, which makes them really good. Read that. We'll dig the floor out. And then this will be our nice little hidey hole until we move on to pastures new. I don't really want to be at this trader for too long. He's an alright trader, but his location isn't great. He's next to a big body of water, and which limits me from going west. And the water in this game, oh well, it leaves a lot to be desired. It acts more like porridge than water, and moving through it is just hellish. So I would rather not be here. Ultimately, I'd probably like to set up maybe somewhere on the border of the desert, because if we're in this biome and in the desert biome, then we have access to every ore in the game, including oil and coal. Oil can be found in the desert, but coal cannot. And then in the woodland biome and the other biomes, you can't find oil, but you do find coal. So if we set up on the border, then we're good to go for everything that we're ever going to need. In theory. Upgrade all this to cobblestone. The reason why we're doing this is because that has 500 health, that has 1500 health. So if we do get cut short out here, we should be pretty safe. Hopefully. Right, I'll put the bed back down as that's our respawn point. We need a new campfire. And we can now start going through some of this stuff. Let's put the campfire there. And then in the campfire we'll put the grass, cooking pot, the grill, because these two allow us to, they open up more recipes and they improve the use of the campfire. We'll also put the coal in there. I think that'll be it. Unfortunately, we're fairly useless at cooking at the moment because we don't have the Master Chef ability. Where's my dirty water? There we go. Right, let's sort a few things out. One of those can be sold. In fact, if we put that on there, that will sell for a lot more money. That's better. That can be sold. They can be sold. How much iron do I have? Plenty. They can be repaired. That can be sold. And I think that can, well no, there's no point selling that. I think we can sell paper in stacks of 10. It's cheap as chips, but as far as I'm aware, the only thing that paper can be used for is crafting shotgun shells, and we're a ways off from doing that at the moment. Okay. And then we should be good. Go and see the trader in the morning. Do I have any skill points? I do. I have 2 to spend. Oh, fantastic. in that case, let's get Master Chef on the go, because then we can start processing some more stuff down. And we'll get better barter. There are other things that should be a better priority at the moment, but those things will help us get better prices for these things, and then we can buy what we need necessarily. Now, let's see what else can we process down. We need that, that. How far away is the water? Far enough to be an issue at night time, so we won't bother with that. Take that, take the glue and the cloth. I think that's all we need to worry about for now. So let's turn... What's the armor we don't have yet? Leg armor, right. Make ourselves some leg armor. Now we have a full set of light armor, nice. That can go back in there. And now we can take these out. We will make coffee, goldenrod tea, and red tea. That's all the beverages processed. We will then make... Oh, it takes water. Nuts. Well, we'll make them all anyway. As many as we can. Helps stave off hunger. All those items are going to be sold. What we can also do is upgrade ourselves to iron arrows, which means they can be scrapped. That'll free up an inventory space. And we can make some cornbread with that, but we've used up all our plain water, so we can't do that for now. We'll have those on us for later on. When we go back out, we'll grab more murky water. Oh, we haven't upgraded the corners. Need to do that. And that is a bear. That's why we cower at night. Because that bear will kick my ass at the moment, so we don't want to be dealing with him. Can you access that through the bar? No. So, I just hear footsteps? No. Okay. So this one's helpful because it can cure dysentery, which you can get from eating bad food. This one's brilliant because it slows down your food usage, meaning you need less food, so that one's really good. So we'll probably use that instead of the coffee, and the coffee's great because it gives you cold resist and a good stamina regen boost. I don't tend to drink normal water in this game. I always try to make it into something better if I can. And I think that will do for now. We could process the eggs into boiled eggs, but we're okay on food at the moment. We don't really need to worry about that, and I would much rather put them into bacon and eggs later on because that's probably one of the best early game meals that you can make. So now it's just a question of waiting. I was about to say I could go fill up those water bottles, but that's where the bear is, and that's a no. So what I will do is, through the magic of editing, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is now morning time, which means it is not as dangerous outside. I did a little bit of building throughout the night, as you can see. We come up here now, we have this lovely little catwalk for fighting off the baddies. Cue the ooh, ah. And then, if we can get off the ladder. Now, although it's morning, unfortunately, Trader is still not open. Don't know if that bear is still about, but I thought I would go and try to fill up my water bottles. Oh, shit, nope. Man, I swear he was not there a second ago. And he's just attacking that tent. Yeah, I cannot take that bear on right now. If I had more than just a level 1 pipe pistol and a bow, then I would be maybe slightly more inclined, but that's a no. We do have a zombie here though, we can fight him. Bonk. Ooh, and a loot bag. Come on. Not bad, not great, but not bad. Let's grab that. Put that there. Steroids are good because they will allow us to have no encumbrance penalty. So in the inventory slot here, these grey ones, these are free slots. You can use these for free without having any form of penalty. These ones here you can't use. I have things in here at the moment because these aren't taken up, so it doesn't count. But I can... Oh, God, I thought that was... That growl, I thought was a bear. But there's different things that you can do to improve this so that these all become grey and they all become usable. There is a perk called Pack Mule. I don't bother with that, and I don't recommend it either. It's wasted skill points. You can unlock those things through other means, mainly through clothing pocket mods and armor pocket mods. The armor pocket mods can be found or crafted once you have the recipe, and the clothing pocket mods, I believe, can only be crafted. And we are out of inventory space again. Okay, let's turn all of that into water for now. Yeah, we need another inventory slot. I'll tell you what we can do. Let's put that. We're not going to be able to, are we? Because of the way the game works. Let's put you there then. You don't want to generate too much heat. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, steroids. If you use steroids, they will turn all of this into light grey. So these are fantastic. They also increase attack and speed. And do they do any? Carrying capacity plus 50, run speed, water, and duration is 10. Oh, they take away water, and the duration is 10 minutes. So these are great if you're a loot gremlin like me in the beginning of the game, because it means you can carry a lot without having to be over encumbered. That done? That's done. Cool. So we can poof those in there for now. And what time are we on? 5:20. Just chilling. Waiting for the trader to open. I suppose we could be gathering instead of me just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Gather up some wood because it will be helpful. What else can we talk about? The game runs on a sort of like a best tool for the job kind of policy. So your stone axe to begin with, that's your universal multi. With that you can harvest, you can build, you can fight with it, although I don't recommend it. You can upgrade things. It is the multi. It's not very good at anything, but it does everything. We'll harvest this as well. This will be good for later on when we create our farm. nitra is also used in the production of gunpowder. But that's why I have stone shovel and the bone knife, because the bone knife is good for harvesting meat, and the stone shovel is good for harvesting things like the cobblestones, digging up the ground and getting the clay. We have a bit of lead here as well. We'll harvest this, not to use, mainly to sell. And then later on in the game you'll get iron tools. The reason why I'm not too fussed about using the iron tools that I have at the moment is because they heavily use your stamina compared to what the stone tools do. So in the beginning you're better off using these than you are using the iron tools, in my opinion. What's this? More lead. We'll harvest this up as well. And in 2 minutes, in 1 minute, Trader Joel will open. He opens at 5:06. There he is. Trader Joel's is now open. Annoyingly, real quick about that. Annoyingly, if you go too close to the trader when he's closed, you will get teleported away. It's a really, really annoying game mechanic. I'm not sure why it's in, because you can't damage the trader base. The zombies can't damage the trader base. So I don't know why it does it. Maybe it's to teleport you out when it closes. I don't know. But it drives me nuts. Mainly because I tend to forget, or I'll get too close to the trader and then you get teleported. And it never teleports you in the direction you're going. It always, sends you the wrong way. Ooh, Art of Mining Volume 1. Uncover more sparkle. That's a small chance to find rare gems. Yep, we'll have that. Thank you very much. And we will sell all of these things to you. Excellent. That made us a cool bit of money. I would really like to buy these, but I can't afford them at the moment. Nerd glasses give you intellect +1, crafting time -10%, and XP gain +10%. Hugely important. Really, really cool item for the beginning of the game. What else does he have? Baseball bat, but that's way out of our price range. We are but poor, humble. Well, I don't know what we are. We're not humble farmers. We're poor and humble survivors at the moment. Anything in the secret stash? Gravedigger mod would be nice. That would improve the capabilities of our shovel. But that would be a nice to have at the moment, as opposed to... there's an armor mod. So that one, you equip to a piece of armor, it gives you to turn 2 of these grey. I'm not worried about buying those. We can find them or craft them later on once we get the recipe. Right, give me a new job. We'll do that one because it's nice and close. You're the man, man. You're the man. Yeah, where am I running? That way. The other reason why I don't like it out here is because there's not a lot of buildings around here. So we're going to be doing the same POIs pretty much over and over again. Let's make another storage box. There we go. So we'll be doing a lot of the same points, POIs over and over again. And I wonder if the bear's still here. Okay. The other reason why I don't like it is because we don't have mailboxes. Mailboxes are awesome in the beginning because you have a chance of finding some early book sets. The early book sets are needle and thread, clubs, spears, and archery. And they can be hugely beneficial to begin with, especially needle and thread. One of them allows you to make the double clothing pocket, which will be 6 free inventory slots essentially. what I mean by the books is if we go to the skills page, nope, that's mine. There we go, skills page. So you have all these skills here, with different builds and different things, and there's a skill for pretty much everything in the game. But if we come to the books section, these are books that you can only find, or you get them as a reward. And if you max them out, so Art of Mining, for example, if we max out all 7 books, then we unlock the bonus perk, which is a 20% chance to one-shot any ore. This massively increases mining and resource gathering capability. So they're really worth gathering. Let's see what we get. Bit of go-go juice. No use to us yet as we don't have a vehicle, but when we do have a vehicle, that will come in handy. Oh. If you are in dire need of food as well, the vending machines will always provide cheaper food than the actual traders do. The traders have a really high markup on food, whereas the vending machines will always be a lot cheaper. You can also normally get like special power-up candies, which are always worth having. Let's sneak attack. Oh, I'm out of arrows. No, I'm not. I haven't switched my ammo type. Oh, okay. Who is attacking what? Twitchy Terry over here. Hi, please. You can hear. Ah, there you are. Yeah. Right, let's carry on. Where were we? However, if you can't interact with these things, then you can harvest them down, and they're a really good source of forged steel. Forged steel is quite hard to come by in the beginning of the game, so if you can get it, you want to get it. If you can interact with it though, don't harvest it because it will electrocute. And that's not good. We are out of stamina. There we go. Always be gathering. If you don't take the fuel out of those red barrels, you can use them as explosive barrels as well. So if you do enough damage to them, they will blow up. And we'll quickly kill this guy. Oh. Okay, we've got quite a few here. Ow. Well, that's one dead. Just deal with these before we... go in here and clear this out. Oh. Oh, okay, yep. Loot bag! Come on, be good. Mediocre. See what we get. Not particularly useful. Not useful. Well, not useful at the moment anyway. got stuff up here. Not bad. And good. Okay, cool. Right. Let's see. How can we process some of this stuff? Right, let's eat that. Scrap that. We will drink that. Read that. And we can repair that. Which means we can now scrap that. We now have a level 4 bow, even better. And power attacks, increased chance of knocking down your enemy for clubs. Fantastic. As clubs are the weapon of choice, we'll take that as well. Do we have anything else up here? Yep, there's a bag there. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Right, okay. Let's get out of there. As we are fairly overburdened, I'm going to hoof it back to the base, and I will sort out my inventory, and then I will meet you back here, and we will finish looting that when we do the mission proper. And we're back. Okay, let's loot this. Oh, yeah, that didn't like that very much, did it? The water just spazzed out there. Okay, let's tear through this place again, get the mission done. For those of you that don't know, by the way, the whole point of... Oh wow, yeah, this really hasn't worked, has it? That's probably going to cause... Water in this game, it can cause a lot of frame rate issues sometimes. Hopefully...